You are in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Nick Thomas along with Bootsy Hambone, and we are bringing you guys some of the best local bands and local musicians' music that the area has to offer right here in the basement. And it is St. Pat's. It's St. Pat's today, so we want to start you guys out with a real fast song by Great Big Sea from out of Newfoundland.
You know, I'm looking around right now, and there's lots of people in here that deserve to be pinched.
Really?
Because they ain't got no green on.
Uh-oh.
Now, there's a couple people that are safe, and there's probably a couple people here that just actually would like to be pinched because it'd be a big thrill for them.
Look out. Bootsy might ask you boxers or briefs before you know it.
Oh, me and you spoilt it already.
Hey, this is Great Big Sea doing I'm a Rover just for St. Pat's. Check this out.
Dancing a jig.
Oh, man. That was Great Big Sea doing I'm a Rover just for St. Pat's. And, you know, St. Patrick's Day, it's celebrated around the world. In some places, it's celebrated a little bit more exuberantly than other places. Of course, you can't get any better than Rolla, Missouri, just for St. Patrick's Day. But, you know, they have some places that dye the rivers green, like Chicago. And they have others that men dress as leprechauns. And then, of course, they change the street signs. And then in the Caribbean islands, that's considered as a national holiday. Of course, it's always been a national holiday in Rolla, Missouri. It's St. Pat's Day. I tell you what, this is the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio. We're going to get you guys into some really cool music because just last night we celebrated St. Pat's right here in Rolla at C&M Billiards. And we had three of the very coolest bands that the area has to offer. We had Broken Sons of Karma, and we're going to do a song by them called All You People. After that was Medora, one of our favorite bands in the area, doing a song called On and On.
My favorite.
And then a killer band from Colombia Missouri,
Uh-huh.
called A Many-Colored Death.
They give meaning to the term power trio.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Doing a song called Charlie and the Dragon Slayer. So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Broken Sons of Karma doing All You People. Check this out.
This is Bill.
And Mike. And Scott.
We're Strange Fellas, and you're listening to The Basement Taste with Nick and Bootsy.
That was a many-colored death doing a song called Charlie the Dragon Slayer. They were rocking out at C&M Billiards last night for St. Pat's, believe me.
They were. I think that's Charlie the Demon Slayer.
Okay, let's take that back. Right before that was Medora doing On, and before that was Broken Sons of Karma doing All You People. That was the show last night at C&M Billiards. If you missed that, you missed a fantastic live show, believe me. We do have special guests in the studio tonight, Rock Road Rebels, and we're going to be talking to them here in just a little while. But up next, we got a cool set that Bootsy has picked out for you guys. Bootsy, do you want to tell them about it, or you want me to take care of that?
Oh, you're doing such a good job.
Oh, Bootsy. Stop
Oh,
it.
Nick.
Oh, Bootsy.
Oh, Nick.
All right. Hey, next up, we got a band called Triangle Blues doing a song called Dance. And then after the Fare Thee Wells doing a song called Harder to Love. And, of course, one of our favorites after that is Stone Sugar Shakedown out of St. Louis, Missouri, doing a song called How Do You Feel? So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Triangle Blues doing Dance. Check this out.
She's a mighty warrior, yeah, a mighty warrior. Yeah, she stood against 1,000 men and brought them to their knees. She's my lover. Ooh, yeah. She's a mighty mountain, yeah, a mighty mountain. Yeah, she never fumbles, crumbles anything that I want. She's my lover. Ooh, yeah. Can you see it? Just believe it. It always came out right. Well, have you ever seen the sun? All the rain had washed away. You want that just begun. You're gonna find your way. You live to figure out where your goodness comes about. You try for everything. So gotta feel it, the same. The same. There's a war coming, but grab your ammo running. But get your gal and hit the bunker, get your shit running. And I will never die, no I'll never die. No I never said I will shift it. No, 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 no. Can you see it? But just believe it. It always came out right. Well, have you ever seen the sun? For the rain had washed away. You want that just begun. And you're gonna find your way. And you live to figure out where your goodness comes about. And you try for everything. So gotta feel it, the same. ever seen the sun? After the rain had washed away, and you want that just begun, and you're gonna find your way. You're left to figure out. You goodness knows about. You try for everything. So gotta feel it, the same. The same.
You're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy, and I'll be right back.
Yours if you want me, darling, I won't be surprised.
y'all going to be?
Oh, listening to the KKID Basement Tape Show.
That's right, on good old K-Kid Radio.
You mean with Nick and Moody?
Not Booty, you fool, it's Bootsy.
Oh, you know what my mind is,
I
don't
know, oh my God, we're going to get in trouble.
We're Gillard and Quinn.
And that was the Stone Sugar Shakedown right here on the Basement Tape Show, doing a song live called How Do You Feel? And how do you feel on this St. Pat's out there, you guys? I've got a little statistic here for you. Did you know what the number of the day is? What's the number of the day, Bootsy?
You mean there actually is such a thing as the number of the day?
Today, the number is 13 million.
And why is that?
Because 13 million pints of Guinness beer is consumed on St. Patrick's Day every year, according to the Guinness Global Corporate Relations Director.
That's motor oil.
If you are Irish and it is St. Pat's,
You drink motor oil.
You drink Guinness, of course. Right before that, we had the Fare Thee Wells doing Harder to Love, and before that was Triangle Blues doing a song called Dance. Hey, we've got some very special guests in the studio tonight. We've got the Rock Road Rebels. We've got Shane over here.
Hello, hello.
The brother. On lead vocals, we got Russ on the lead guitar, and he's not even going to say hello. He can't even talk tonight. He has lost his voice.
And it wouldn't do any good if he tried sign language, because nobody would know what he was saying, and we could pretend he could say anything that we wanted him to. And that might not be a good idea.
He could talk with his guitar, just like REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, he could do that.
And then we got the Gozman over here on the bass guitar. How you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good.
All right.
Excuse me, but for all of you people who are going to be talking during this interview, it would be really nice if you would talk into the microphone.
Yeah, these are like 2-inch.
Microphone.
Very good. Oh, I can hear you just fine.
And, of course, we got Greg over here on the drums. How you doing, brother?
Greg and his drums, which are buckets.
We got the 5-gallon bucket tonight, brother.
What does it say on it?
Bud, king of beer.
Oh, we know what was in that bucket, don't we? That's a good bucket for St. Pat's.
I think it was a pickle jar. You know, once you go pickled, you never a cucumber again. All right.
Doesn't that come from a My Son the Bum song?
It just might do that.
People
Well, Shane,
advertise anyway.
that's right. How are the Rock Roads Rebels doing right now, brother? Shane, how's it going on?
I don't know. It couldn't be any better, really. We've been out on the road for 4 days, and end of a 4-day road trip today right here, and doing what we love to do. So, what could be better than that?
I don't know, man. It sounds like a good life to me. It sounds like a lot of fun, too. And you guys make some great music. And they're going to get into some music for you guys right now, too. We have been waiting for this all day long. Bootsy has especially. And they're going to start you guys out with a signature song called Rock Roads. And Shane, tell us a little bit about this song before we get right into it, brother.
This song, the idea behind the song was kind of came from sitting on a four-wheeler on a hilltop one afternoon, and this little boy drove down the gravel road there at about 15 miles an hour, and I kind of thought, I wonder what that guy's life's like. So kind of scratched some lyrics down, and I got with Russ, and we kind of started putting guitar rips to it, and I don't know, it actually came together in like 2 hours. And it's kind of where our band name came from, because we wrote the song, we put it together, and we were like, man, we kind of like that song. So that's kind of where it all started.
So this is it. This is it right here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy in the basement. Sit back, relax. I always like to say on this kind of stuff, if your stereo goes from 1 to 10, turn it up to 11, because this is going to be good. Check this out.
Gonna take a little trip down that old rock road. Give me 2 hours, I'm gonna leave this world alone. Government mule done took its toll on me. I need my 85 Chevy truck and a tank of gasoline. No sidewalk, no crowd, not a cop anywhere inside. No dotted lines, no million cars, nobody wants to fight. This is where I'm all gonna go, 'cause you won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. Come on, baby. "15 miles an hour, I got a beer between my legs. 4 more left, now I'm wishing I'd bought a case. 20 more miles, and my peace, it's all gone. Just enough time for me to sing y'all this song. No sidewalk, no crowd, not a cop anywhere inside. No dotted lines, no million cars, nobody wants to fight. This is where I'm all gonna go, 'cause you won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. It's just about over, and I gotta go on home. 7 people in that house, and it won't leave me alone. Just waiting for the next time, 'cause I know where I will go. 'Cause you won't find no city lights down that old rock road. No sidewalk, no crowd, not a cop anywhere in sight. No dotted lines, no million cars, nobody wants to fight. This is where I'm all gonna go, 'cause you won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. Oh, baby. No sidewalk, no crowd, not a cop anywhere in sight. No dotted lines, no million cars, nobody wants to fight. This is where I'm all gonna go, 'cause you won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road. You won't find no city lights down that old rock road.
All right. Rock Road Rebels, right here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy on the radio, and you don't get any better than that. That is their signature song. for the Rock Road Rebels. I want to ask you guys, Shane, what do you guys, I mean, you've been on the road for 4 days. Give us a rundown of where you've been and where you're going to go next.
We came off of Mexico, Missouri. Actually, that's where I'm originally from, and Gaz here, he's originally from there. Isn't that kind of cool that we met 30 years down the road and didn't even know each other? What year did you graduate?
One of them.
That'd be around 77, wouldn't it?
One.
That was one of them.
71.
71?
I'm 60. I'm an old guy.
All right. Well, you're one heck of a bass player, that's for damn
A
sure.
lot of them kids, huh?
We played Thursday in Mexico at a place called the Dugout, and we've built a huge following there. We play every other Thursday night there, and I tell you what, we can't say enough good about those folks around there because they come out every time and support us, and we've always got a packed house. And then Friday night we jumped over to Ladonia, Missouri, small town, 700 people.
They were there, too.
They were there.
All 700 of them, huh?
Maybe more than that. They shipped them in.
It's the Hard Ride's always kind of a special place for us to play because it was the very first venue to ever hire us. So, and that's been 15, 16 months ago. And so they have us come over we just got to call them and say, hey, we want to play this day. And they put us on the schedule.
Said, come on ahead.
Yeah. And then we turned around from there and went to Moberly, Missouri, played at a place called Bud's Place, which is a big, pretty good sized venue. And it was just packed. That was last night. And so we had 3 just packed shows back to back to back right there. And then we jumped on the bus after our show last night and came down here to the gravel bar and went to bed.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a great St. Pat's weekend so far.
It's been great.
Despite the weather.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, what was it? Saturday was fantastic, or Friday was fantastic.
Friday was amazing.
Yeah. Saturday was all right, but it was cold up there. Medora got me up on stage and made me play bass for
you always say that. Nobody ever makes you play bass.
They made me play the bass.
No, don't believe it. Don't anybody out there do not believe it.
So I had to play bass on Simple Man by Leonard Skinner along with Medora up there. Man, I tell you what, my fingers, even just one song, my fingers were hurting on the bass because it was cold out there.
Yeah, Nathan Matlock did a really good job on the vocals for that song,
He sure did, you bet. And, of course, you guys probably do Simple Man.
We do. We do.
Of course, it's a classic song.
It's kind of one of those songs that kind of reaches out to everybody.
It sure does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys want to do next for everybody tonight?
Well,
Let's play that.
I like that. I tell you what, Russ, when he wants to talk, he talks, don't he? How about One More Ride? How's that sound?
we can do that. One More Ride is we recorded this song we just come out of the recording studio about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We ended up recording studio in Independence, Missouri. We recorded 5 songs, and this was one of them called One More Ride. The record producer, he was kind of like, just keep in mind there's a lot of bands out there that play the blues, so it's kind of hard to stand out when you just play the blues. So, but this is kind of one of those songs that's kind of, it's a little long, but everybody at our shows waits for us to play this song, and so it's pretty special to us.
Well, cool, and you can't beat the blues either because I've written a lot of blues songs in my time, and the simple stuff is always the best stuff because it's always the stuff that is comfortable and everybody can relate to it. You know what I mean? Everybody knows what the blues are like at one time or another.
If you forget the words, you can sing anything. I've been playing around with that lately. Somebody stole some stuff from me the other day. So I sang the whole song about that person. So much stuff.
And you know what, brother? I read that on Facebook, and I don't blame you neither. You know what? For what you said on Facebook, I'm not going to repeat it, but you know what?
Can't do it here.
A thief out there deserves what they get coming to him. Let me tell you what.
Well, in biblical days, they used to cut off their hands, right?
Yeah, that's right. In the biblical days, they sure did.
And throw itching powder on them.
They had itching powder in the biblical days.
They had fleas.
Oh, you remember that far back,
I
huh?
read it once in a book. It was a big fat book. Well, no, they didn't. They didn't mention fleas in the Bible, though.
They
Well,
might.
I'm sure they had them.
Sit back and relax.
Does
Hey,
anybody know if they mention fleas in the Bible? Not the bass player, but the little critter that bites you.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
our question for the evening. Can someone tell us if fleas were mentioned anywhere in the Bible?
that's not the bass player for.
Well, you know he wasn't in there.
All right, well, sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. We have got the Rock Road Rebels live right here in the studio, and this is them doing One More Ride. Check this out.
Oh, you know that kind of place I'm talking about. Down that two-lane road where the water flows. Oh, you know that kind of place where it's never early, it's never late. It's never late, baby. Oh, you know that kind of place where it's always 8:30. In walked Mr. Trucker Man, driving an 88P. It's looking for nothing but a little something to eat. And he said, "Oh, Mr. Guitar Man, I wish you knew about me and my blues." And walked, "Oh, Mr. Biker Man, riding his custom-built scoot, his custom-built scoot, baby. Just staying one step ahead of those government routes, those damned old government routes, man." And he said, "Oh, Mr. Guitar Man, I wish you knew about me and my blues." Oh, Mr. Guitar Man, strumming that 67 Paul. That's a 67 Les Paul, man. Praying that someday, hey, bending those strings will ease his soul, oh, his soul. And he said, oh, Mr. Trucker Man, oh, Mr. Biker Man, let me tell you about me, let me tell you about me, let me tell you about me, me and my blues. Can you make her moan? Can you make her groan? Can you make her cry? Can you make her fly? Can you make her feel? They'll feel what you feel inside. Oh, way down deep inside. Can you make her need just one more ride, just one more ride, just one more ride, just one more ride, baby. He said, can you make her moan? Can you make her grow? Can you make her cry? Can you make her fly? Can you make her feel what you feel inside? Oh, way down deep inside. Can you make a need? Just one more ride, just one more ride, just one more ride, just one more ride, baby. Get a drink after that one.
Hey,
water, Dasani water.
That is Rock Roll Rebels right here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Let me tell you what, that's Shane on the lead vocals. That's Russ on the lead guitar. Get back, Jack. that's the Gowser.
The Gowser?
Guys.
The Gowser.
Is that anything like
somebody get me
that's
right?
That's like Waz. You know,
and Greg on the drums, or on the bucket over here. I like to call him Michael because that's Michael.
You may.
Yeah, he got one hell of a guitar player or bass player. I'll say that.
Not on this.
Oh, you're doing a great job on that tonight. That sounds awesome.
They say you got to use this acoustic bass guitar we brought along. And I said, okay, now my fingers have changed colors.
Well, you know, that means
strings that came on this when it was bought, I think.
That means you don't play it enough, man.
I've never played it. It just appeared in a bunk, and I said, oh, okay, that'll work.
I can play that.
I tried to clean them.
There you go. That's some good stuff, though.
Fingeries. I'm looking for endorsements.
Hey, Shane, why don't you tell everybody out there if they want to hear some more of the Rock Roll Rebels on the internet, how do we get a hold of you on the net out there, brother?
Well, actually, we just are in the process of releasing our first single, so which I believe you do have a copy of.
I do.
And we're going to play it here
We
in just
are.
a little bit.
So the song has been sent to iTunes. So iTunes is in their review process. So hopefully within the next 48 hours to a few days, it'll be available on iTunes and Google Music and a couple other places out there. You'll be able to get there through our Facebook.
And the name of the song is?
Flirty, Flirty.
Oh, I like it.
Now, how can you argue with a song with a name like that?
Well, I tell you what, if you're in any of the bars around here,
You've seen it.
You've seen it going on.
You
know
have.
it's going on. Somebody is flirting with somebody.
About
out
time
there.
somebody wrote a song about it.
We're working on our first album, but this is the first song that we're actually, kind of releasing out to radio and things like that, and we're hoping that it catches a fire.
I have a question for you.
Absolutely.
This is a pretty new thing for you guys doing recording like
It
you're
is,
doing
first
right
time.
now.
It is.
Were you nervous? I mean, when you got into a recording situation, what did you do? I mean, could you like all play together like a band, or did you put you in different places, or what was that process like?
Well, I gotta say, for me on a personal level, it was pretty laid back. I mean, they were very professional. We went to Awestruck Studios up in Independence, and Larry, I believe you know Larry, and they were very professional about everything. I mean, they helped us get our equipment carried in. They helped everything get set up. I mean, the atmosphere was real laid back. They had real nice couches, and they had bottled water and drinks and sodas and whatever you wanted. I mean, they had some lava lamps around, and the lights were dim.
Oh man, I've got one of those in my control room at work.
So it was very, on a personal level, it was
very laid back.
It was very laid back, but they were very professional, and they were. You could tell that they were interested in getting us comfortable to be as artistic as we could.
Awesome.
Is how I took it. I don't know what you think, guys.
I like it there. I've recorded there before. It's nice. We pretty much set up as a band with headphones. You didn't wear headphones, did you? Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Well,
Say
yeah.
something. Say yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
When you're recording, man, you got to have the headphones going on, man.
And the bass on the headphones sounded
Absolutely.
like some nasty fart noise. And I thought, Lord, I got to trust these guys to make it sound good. And they did. But, this sounded better on your headphones than...
What it sounded like in the studio.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I've been there before, and it sounded the same when I recorded there previously. But they do good work, and I'm gonna be happy with what we get. I'm sure.
Absolutely. It sounds good. We've already previewed it. Bootsy and I have. So
how many times did you have to do the song before you got something?
How many takes?
Yeah. How long did it take for you to be happy with what you got?
Yeah, we probably played it through 2-3 times.
Did you mess up? I mean, like, was there any point when you were recording where you went, whoops?
That part right there, I got to change.
Yeah.
I was late today.
Greg on the drums is saying he was late in the day on one of them.
He ended the session.
Flirty.
He says, I'm not doing this anymore.
Flirty, Flirty for us was written 5 weeks before we recorded it.
Yeah.
So it was a fairly new song for us, and it had been going over really good in our live shows. And we felt like it was, and Larry and the guys at Awestruck Studios had not heard it. They had heard all of our other stuff. In fact, they took Nick and Bootsy basement tapes that you guys recorded for us the first time we were here, and that's what they were reviewed
Really?
to ask us to come in there. Yes.
So
that was cool.
We've done something for somebody.
But Flirty Flirty wasn't on there, and they knew that we had written a song called Flirty Flirty because we had talked about it. So the very first song we played when we walked in there was Flirty Flirty. So we were we left the hotel. We all were on a mission. We knew which song we were. We hadn't really talked about it as a group, but I think everybody knew which song we were just going to walk in there and just play.
That's the first song that we wrote together, the four of us.
The four of us.
Yeah.
Since I've been here.
Yes.
So I kind of rewrote some of the parts on the other songs, but this is the first one That's just the four of us wrote that.
Now, how do four people write a song together?
Yeah, did you?
I
Okay.
wrote a song and he stole 2 words.
So who came up with all? Did Greg? Did you come up with all the lyrics?
No, I actually wrote a blues song called Flirty Flirty, and then I sang it to him one day on the bus, and he redid the whole thing.
But he kept the title.
They kept the idea about it. Flirty, flirty. Yeah.
He did a great job with it. I mean, you couldn't ask for nothing better. You know?
Yeah. Oh, it's. Well, I tell you what. Let's do it first before we go into their last live song. What do you say?
Yeah, give
Bootsy?
them a break.
Yeah.
Let
you
them
guys sit back and relax.
Hear it here in the radio station.
We would like to hear it. We actually haven't got to listen to it hardly at all. So
You know, if you get the urge, you can actually go out to the bus and listen to it. See what our listeners are going to be hearing.
Hey, sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, and this is a premiere on the radio. This is the Rock Road Rebels doing their brand new single called Flirty Flirty. Check this out.
Time on a magazine.
And get your flirt on.
Oh, man. Flirty, flirty. That was Rock Road Rebels right here, their brand new single. In the basement with Nick and Bootsy. And we do have Rock Road Rebels right here live in the studio with us tonight. And they are just getting ready to do one more song live for you guys. And then they're going to head on back out to the gravel bar and check out the scene out there. Shane, you guys, I mean, it's been awesome having you guys in the studio again. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here, you know.
No,
And we're glad you woke up, Russ.
And Russ is back up and around, and he's waving around.
Say something, Russ.
Say something. Say something, brother.
Hey, that works for me.
We got some
talk to me,
dates
brother.
coming up here, you know.
Well,
We heard something about a birthday party.
oh, man, I love birthday parties. Russ likes birthday parties.
You know,
too.
Russ has something to say about that, too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be Bootsy's birthday party coming up here real quick.
Yep.
Her birthday is on Easter this year.
I know. I actually
March
have
the
a birthday
31st.
on Easter.
And we will be in the studio just to have a special birthday party for her.
Well, I think that these guys are going to kick off the whole weekend for me.
Yes, we are. 29th and 30th, we're back at the gravel bar.
Well, that's how old Bootsy's going to be. She's going to be 29 again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm right behind you guys. Not far.
Hey, let's get into this, one more song for all of our listeners out there. Let's do Baby Girl. How's that sound?
Oh, Baby Girl's good.
Tell us about it. Tell us about this song. I know you got a good story about this song, so tell us about this song before you do it.
There's actually not a big story. We're just sitting in the hotel one night and scratched some lyrics down on a napkin. It's a pretty emotionally charged song, you know. It's about domestic violence. There's just one line you don't cross as from a father or a mother that has a daughter. You know, there's just one line you just don't cross. You don't hit the baby girl. You just don't do that.
No, of course not.
So, I just scratched some lyrics down on a napkin, and then the band was getting together the next day, and I said, hey, guys, check this out. And like we normally do, we started throwing down some rips, and it just kind of fell together. So we play it all the time at our shows, and we've actually got a really cool prelude that we've been doing with this song in our live shows. You guys will get to see that on the 29th. And the 30th. It's kind of cool how we come up with it. I'll tell you real quick. We were sitting in the studio and we were talking about, we kind of like tailgates, campfires, stuff like that. And we were sitting, hey, man, if we were just sitting out around and campfire and had a cooler beer and we were playing music and then all of a sudden Pink Floyd just walks out of the trees and sits down and starts jamming with us, what would that sound like?
That would be very cool.
So we kind of come up with this thing that we started doing as a prelude to Baby Girl that we do in our live shows.
Song I was writing, and you all stuck it on the front of there.
We stole it right away from you.
Stole it from Gauze.
We stole it from Gauze.
Well, anything that sounds like Floyd. I mean, if you're getting Gilmore and the boys in there, or just have more Roger Waters into it, I don't know.
Spooky.
It's spooky. Spooky is good for both. It's on the dark side of the moon, So.
And I got to tell you, in our live shows, Russ plays the keyboards and his guitar during this prelude, and I think that's just awesome.
I've seen him do that before. He really can. No, don't shake your head at me. I've seen you do it.
Watch, he's going to start talking again.
Well, you got it. You can say anything to him you want. What is stuff? You can't say anything. Go nuts.
Hey. Well, sit back, relax. This is the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio, and we've got the Rock Road Rebels live right here. Check this out. This is a song they wrote called Baby Girl. You're going to like it.
Worked 13 days in a row, looking for a little time of my own. Me and Mr. Bean got a date with my chair. Watch a little tube, I don't really care. Whoa, phone rings and it's my baby girl. She says, Daddy, he hit me again. I can't take it no more. Called my boy, said we're leaving in 5. Pack a gun, don't worry, I'll drive. Eastbound at 109. Pull in the drive, boy, it's surely your time. My baby girl's in the front yard crying. She says, Daddy, he ran out the door, and he knows why for. Won't track you down, boy. Track you down like a blue tick hound. You can run, you can hide, but you're gonna get found. One thing you don't do is hit my baby girl. The one thing you don't do is hit my baby girl. My baby girl done got a black eye. For that young man, you're gonna die. Baby girl, don't you worry no more. By morning light, he'll be under that floor. Time to go, got a job to do. Cause the one thing you don't do is hit my baby girl. Nope. Track you down like a blue tick hound. You can run, you can hide, but you're gonna get found. The one thing you don't do is hit my baby girl. The one thing you don't do is hit my baby girl. The one thing you don't do. The one thing you don't do. The one thing you don't do is hit my baby girl.
Everybody, come on, yeah!
Put that back in there. I only got one here.
That's the Rock Road Rebels, live right here in the studio with Nick and
What
Bootsy.
car are you tearing up over there, guys?
Oh, I yanked the microphone out of the holder, and I only had one hand to put it back.
Oh, you're not the first one to do that.
Yeah,
Probably not going to be the last
they go
one.
easy like that, brother.
That's what you call a short arm.
That was, I tell you what, usually every week I get a favorite song, and that is my favorite song of the week right there. That is Baby Girl by Rock Road Rebels. And that is a lot of fun, too, man. And then, you know what? If I had a baby girl and somebody blacked her eye, I would be a little ticked off myself, too.
Yeah, that's where it came from. It comes from the heart there, man.
Absolutely. You guys, it's always a pleasure to have you guys in the studio right here at On the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio. And we want to know what's going on with you right now, and let us know what's cooking, brother.
We're going to head back after this show tonight, and we're going to take next week off. We've been playing 3-4 nights a week for several weeks now, and this next week we're going to take off. Everybody's going to go home. Russ and Greg travel up to Moberly and Victor, our sound guy. They travel up to Moberly usually on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and they stay on floor cots in our studio there all week. So they're only actually home for a couple days at a time. So we're going to take next week off, and everybody's going to spend some family time and things like that. And then we're going back into our studio the next week, and we're going to work on some new original stuff that we've just got right on the tip of our brains there. So we're pretty excited about that. And then we're going to hit the road and start playing 3-4 nights a week again for a while. April 6th, I do want to throw this out there. April 6th, we're playing at Sput's place up in Vichy. So we're pretty excited about that. We've heard that's a rock and roll
You'll have
place.
fun there.
It is a great time there.
You'll have fun there.
All right. Now, at this point, we always like to give you guys the opportunity to give a shout-out. Bootsy, have you been monitoring what's going on Facebook to see who's been into the
Well,
chat
actually,
room?
Soundman Mike, which we all know who that is,
Of course.
he got into the chat room, but when I said something back to him, he wasn't there. So he just signed into the chat room and went off and did something else. So he's not there
Okay.
anymore. He's there, but he's not.
Well, but anyway, who you guys, I always like to give all you guys a chance to give a shout-out to who you want to say hey to. So, Shane, who do you want to give a shout-out to tonight?
I give a shout-out to, obviously, my family, my kids, and my girlfriend, Carrie, and everybody that supports us, but mainly the folks that come to the shows. I mean, that's what, when you get down to it, it's the folks that travel. I mean, we got folks that's been traveling like 3 nights a week. They come to like all 3 shows. And it's not just a small group of people, it's a big group of people. And they spend money, and the next thing you know, the venue owners are wanting us back, and it's kind of a snowball effect. So without the people coming to our live shows, none of this really takes place. So I do want to give a shout out to them.
That's what every live band wants.
That's right. It's the fans that count. That's what you're going out there for. It's the music and it's the fans, because without the fans, the music could still be there. But it's the fans that make it fun. It makes it worth it. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Gauze.
Yes.
Who do you got to shout out to, brother?
Shane pretty well covered it.
Well, with all the folks they brought in the studio with them, it's surprising they have anybody to shout out to.
Very happy with the weather. But
None of us are.
I'd like to thank just everybody that comes to listen to us, and everybody in my family, everybody I love, even some people I don't love. Thank the Lord for letting me be around. I'm glad I ran into these guys. I just ran into them. I've only been with them a couple of months, so we've come a long way. Russ and I got some real good old school chemistry because we played the same kind of music all of our lives. And these guys want to do it too.
Well, there's no doubt that your bass playing fits right in. I can tell right now that your bass playing just fit right in with these guys. And you've got that natural bass thing going for you. There's no doubt.
I cheat. I've been doing it for 45 years.
That's right, brother. Hey, I can relate to you. I'm almost up there with you, brother.
It just comes out of you, doesn't it?
It does. It feels good, too.
You just go sit in with some people, and the notes start coming out, and they go, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that."
Well, I said, I didn't know I could do it either, but it just kind of comes natural.
Yeah. It's a God-given talent that we have.
That's right. It's all good, man. You know what my favorite saying is? Keep singing the blues because they feel so good.
Hey, guys, I got a question for you. What's the biggest thing you've had to overcome to be able to do what you're doing now?
In the last few years, I almost died from lung cancer 2 years ago.
That's overcoming a lot.
That's
right
overcoming a whole lot.
Yeah.
No, it was really, it made a big point in my life. It set me down for a year where I couldn't really do anything. I still can't carry stuff. These guys carry everything for me. I love them. They took parts out of me, and I just can't carry stuff.
So you're a survivor still, and still playing.
But you can carry a tune on that bass, can't you?
Thank you, yes.
Absolutely.
I carry the small things.
Well,
somebody's got to.
We'd asked Russ to say something, but I don't know if Russ is talking.
He's asleep
right
in
now.
the corner.
But I tell you what, Greg, we got our drummer here, and I know Greg.
The Bucketeer.
I know the Bucketeer wants to talk to somebody out there.
Ice.
Yeah.
I'll say hi to the fans and everybody back at Warsaw, Missouri. I got a lot of people down that way. They don't get to come to a lot of our shows, so, you know, they know the stuff I used to do down that way. And I like to say, you know, hi to all them guys down there, you know. And I love rocking out. That's just all there is to it. I can throw a beat to pretty much about anything. And so I'm going to do that.
Hey, you got me the first time you sat down with a bucket.
He was playing a 5-gallon bucket tonight, so you know what? That is so cool. You can't get any better than that.
Well, I tell you what, I think my very favorite part about your shows, I mean, your music is just great, but my favorite part is that you're wireless. And you come down off stage and you come and hang out with the people dancing around, and you sing to them, and you make everybody there feel like they really are part of the show.
Let's having a good time.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you get the whole crowd involved, and that's what a band is supposed to do. Get the whole crowd involved into your music, and you guys do a fantastic job of doing that.
We didn't know what to do Saturday because they told us we couldn't get on the chairs and the tables. And we do a lot of that. Chairs, tables, bars.
I hope you still got your clothes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, when I go to a show, when I go to a concert, you know, I mean, the music can be great, but if they just stand there and play, I mean, I'd just soon listen to it on the radio.
Absolutely.
So we don't do business that way, never have. You know, I mean, from day one, when we hit the stage, we hit the first note, we can be as tired as we can be with no sleep or whatever. Doesn't matter after that. 100%, we give 100% on every song, whether it's and I think all the guys and the fans that come to our shows would agree with that.
I agree with it.
And we challenge each other. Get out here. Come on with me.
Yep.
That's right. Come on out. Let's do some rocking.
So you might come in and hear the band, but you'll only see Greg because Russ will be in a corner somewhere. And Shane will be someplace. And I'll be out in the middle of the table somewhere. And you go, well, where's the band? Well, we're out hanging with the crowd.
Well, you know.
And playing at the same time.
Yeah. Greg, you're just going to have to get you a neck strap for one of those buckets. So you can go out there, too.
Get him a revolutionary drum on. I would like to see
actually,
the
it's like a
Piper's
quad mount, and then I'm going to take like
Parade time.
electric drum kit I got, and then you can put one of those side.
Is that kind of like carrying the toms around in marching band?
Yeah, exactly.
More for Victor to do.
There you go.
We need to say thanks to Victor and Lee and Gary and Chris, road crew guys that come along this weekend have been a great, great help.
Yeah, big help.
It's awesome. That's awesome. And your new single, Flirty Flirty, man, that is a killer song, too. We'll definitely be playing that on the Basement Tape show again and again as well. You bet. It's always been good to have you guys in the studio.
Great to be back.
All right. Thanks a lot, you guys. Hey, this is a part of the show. It's Nick's Picks. Let's get into some of this stuff. And this is just for the St. Pat's Day here. I picked out a couple of St. Patty Day songs just for you guys out there to listen to. Metallica doing Whiskey in the Jar. I mean, that is a classic from Ireland, okay? And the Metallica does a fantastic rock duo of it. And then after that is a band called Floggy Molly doing a song called Salty Dog. So this is Nick's Picks for the week. This is just especially for St. Pat's. Sit back, relax. This is Metallica doing Whiskey in the Jar.
Money he was counting.
This is John.
And Augie.
And Lucas.
And we're Moon Jr.
With K-Kid Basement Tapes, along with Nick Thomas and Bootsy Hambone.
Light and blue, there's nothing more a man could do. Don't get your bollocks in a twist. Settle down, don't take a fit. You drank with demons straight from hell. They almost nearly won as well. You wiped the floor with victory. Then puked until you fell asleep. Like you was the banshees, well, these boots will never feel like you're crawling to an empty boat. Found a go from Mexico, but Curtis came and so did you. From the ashes, charring blue, smelling like a salted dog. Back from hell where you belong. Your neck to watch you dance the jig at that and left you for the starboard cross. Hovering like hungry horse. If you down with them to ride the other knee and in such a starlight so I need the bugger so I can see.
Oh my gosh, that was Flogging Molly doing Salty Dog just for you guys on St. Pat's today. Right before that was Whiskey in the Jar by Metallica just for St. Pat's. I'll tell you what, it has been a great St. Pat's weekend in Rolla. I hope you guys have had a fantastic time. I hope everybody out there was safe and got home in good shape as well. Bootsy?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to say out there to everybody for St. Pat's?
Nope.
May the Irish luck be with you.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Hey, we've got one more set, but first we want to remind everybody that the Basement Tape Show is brought to you by Merle's Music. And Merle's Music is the best little music shop this side of the Atlantic and this side of the Pacific Ocean. It is. I'm not kidding. They have all the best gear. They have guitars, basses, drums, keyboards, special effects. You name it. They've got it. They've even got brass and woodwind instruments for band in high school and junior high. And if you want to take lessons and you want to learn how to play something, check out Merle's Music because they have people that give lessons there all the time for any instrument almost that you would like to learn. Even vocal lessons, I believe. Oh, my gosh.
Maybe I should go there.
Maybe Bootsy should go there right away.
There's a reason you're the lead singer.
That scared the crap out of me. Don't do that
Wake
again.
up.
Don't do that again, Bootsy. You're going to scare everyone. You're going to make them turn the station over or something.
No.
Oh, yeah. I like it. This is the 24th Street Whalers doing Jack, Jim, Johnny, and me.
Good night.
See
tried something alcohol-free, but tonight it's just Jack, Jim, Johnny, and me.
Wow, that was the 24th Street Wailers out of Canada doing a killer song called Jack, Jim, Johnny, and Me. You don't get anything like that anywhere except on the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio.
We do want to say thanks to the Rock Road Rebels again.
Absolutely. Rock Road Rebels, those guys. Now, they can play some blues. They can play some rock and roll. They can play whatever you want, and they're great in concert. You do not want to miss them. Hey, we want to thank everybody out there for listening to the Basement Tape Show tonight. We do this show for the fun of it. We do this show for the music. We love the music. Bootsy and I, we get into it. We have a lot of fun with it. And we want to thank you guys for listening. So we're going to end the show with some really cool stuff for you guys tonight. We're going to end it with a band called Blues Handle Band out of St. Louis, I believe, doing a song called Whammer Jammer.
Awesome live band, too.
Awesome, they are. And the harmonica player is going to blow you away. Believe me, he blows that harmonica like you do not believe. And then, after that, is the Bob Ice Band doing a song called She's Got a Filthy Mouth.
Get the soap out.
Yeah. Girl, do I need to get the soap out and wash your mouth out with soap? She's got a filthy mouth. And then after that, we're going to give you a little inclination of what's coming up on April the 6th for the live Basement Tape Show at Ozark Actors Theater. We're going to do a song by Diesel Fitter called Mississippi Woman, a song that I wrote just for Bootsy Hambone.
Aww.
I mean, I tell you what, I like this girl. And then, of course, Rick Giller's going to round it out with the Basement Tape Show song. So you guys sit back, relax. It's always fun in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Check this out. This is Blues Handle Band doing Whammer Jammer.
This is Clay Simmons live. You're listening to The Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
Surely spill. We went back to her
Nick and Bootsy.
I like that.
Mississippi woman, whispered. She said she's waiting for me there. And I head on down to Vicksburg. She said she's waiting for me there. I'm knocking on the door, man. She acts like I ain't even there. Maybe go do that to me. Mississippi woman, keep calling my name. The Mississippi woman, keep calling my name. I gamble all I've got, 'cause they all bought the same. I got another pair of shoes, look out! Baton Rouge. The weather looks better down there. And I head on down to Baton Rouge. The weather looks better down there. You know that Mississippi woman, man, followed me all the way down there. I can't get away.
Insane Realm Radio at InsaneRealmRadio.com. The Basement Tape Show with Bootsy and Nick on the radio. Thursday night, it's a place to be. Sitting in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, playing tunes from all the indie bands. A lot of great music all across the land. Now Bootsy, she plays a left-hand bass. She plays it with a lot of finesse and grace. Nick, he plays a mean guitar. The blues sound good coming out of his amplifier. The tunes, live interviews, spontaneous, awesome stuff. So Thursday night, let's all do it right. In the basement, we are there.